What's up guys, it's the Sound Alchemist, and today I will be bringing 40 facts on the Warhammer 40k universe. This time, we will be diving into the lore on Samus. No, not her. We will be talking about Samus, a demon of chaos undivided. But before we get to him, here's a little bit of information on unaligned demons, and demons in general. Unaligned demons are warp entities and therefore cannot exist for long periods of time in real space. But sometimes these demons breach the walls of the warp and wreak havoc on the mortal realm. Demons are rarely killed, but more frequently they are banished back into the warp until they are once again released into real space. Instead of being summoned, sometimes demons are able to enter real space via possession, which usually requires some form of chaotic ritual, oftentimes performed by chaos cultists or chaos space marines. The final way of summoning demons is through the use of a warp rift. Warp rifts are essentially tears in reality that vary in size and nature. Usually, these rifts allow vast numbers of demons to flood onto an unfortunate planet. Sometimes a possessed mortal can be used as a gateway for these warp entities. All in all, warp rifts often twist and reshape planets, so much so that they sometimes become demon worlds. For more information on this, be sure to check out our 40 facts on the demon worlds. And now, onto the lore of this chaos undivided demon known as Samus, the first manifestation of the demon. In the local legends, the Whisperhead mountain range, there was an area where the barriers between reality and the spirit world were one and the same. According to their mythic history, one of the first emperors of this planet had combated and restrained a very malignant spirit called Samus within the area. Over time, that spirit had come to be seen as the local equivalent of the devil, or one who was preyed by some of these rebellious natives in the face of the Imperium's annexation of the world. Several shrines were erected in dedication to Samus throughout the Whisperhead region, the majority of them in caverns within the highest peak of the area. During the Battle of the Whisperhead Mountains, the Imperial forces destroyed these as they advanced throughout the territory. While the Imperium later conjectured that Samus was somehow deliberately unleashed upon them, it is also possible that these shrines were part of the restraint placed upon Samus. Unfortunately for them, the demon attacked, and around 30 were destroyed. Samus then possessed the body of Sergeant Xavier Jubal of the Lunawolf Space Marine Legion. In this form, Samus was able to eliminate over a dozen Marines before being defeated. He also ended up killing several remembrancers accompanying the Wolf's deployment. Samus's defeat came from Captain Garviel Loken and his Sergeant Nero Vipus when they fired over 90 bolt rounds into his body, bursting it apart beyond its capacity to operate, and then they incinerated the remains with a flamer. It is probable that Samus's spirit was banished back to the freedom of the warp by this action, no longer restrained to this one location. This entire Samus incident was hushed up by the order of War Master Horus to hide both the knowledge that an Astartes had turned on his fellows, and that it was indeed possible for malignant warp energies to corrupt them. The second manifestation of Samus. Samus would appear again during the Battle of Calth as part of the demonic army summoned by Erebus. This time he possessed the body of the Word-Bearer's captain, Morpul Xir, who deliberately provoked Ultramarines captain Tea Sullus into killing him in order to summon Samus into real space. Samus then ran amok inside the Ultramarine stronghold, but was finally banished after being stabbed by Captain Remus Venatus, using Xir's own Athame knife. The third manifestation. While Horus was planning the extermination of the Blood Angels on Cygnus Prime, Ka Banda remarked to the War Master that Samus sends his regards, indicating that the demon is still alive and well within the warp. Samus later possessed the headless corpse of Sagar Targast, after Rama Karyan shot Targast through the head before he could invest Proximo Tarkan with a demon in the bowels of the vengeful spirit. Here he managed to kill Tubal Cain before Tarkan destroyed Targast, aka Samus, with his Gladius. On to the abilities of Samus. Now Samus had the ability to possess mortals. This made their bodies look significantly aged. Within this body, Samus had enhanced strength, powerful enough to crack open power armor with a direct strike. Samus was also able to interrupt and even wash out Vox channels of the Imperial forces with an unnerving, repeated chant. Samus, that's the only name you'll hear. Samus, it means the end and the death. Samus, I am Samus. Samus is all around you. Samus is the man beside you. Samus will gnaw on your bones. Look out! Samus is here. At first, this was thought to be rebel propaganda broadcasted over a communications network, but then there were reports of individuals without personal Vox sets hearing the voice of Samus as a ghostly whisper. If Samus's host body died while he was possessing them, he would eventually be able to reanimate to the body, but changing its appearance, taking on a gross, distorted aspect that figured a dog-like head, hunched posture, and long claws. Samus's deeds would always give him a legacy of being known as the demon prince of the Ruinstorm, the spreader of madness and slaughter, the baleful frenzy. And with that, guys, we have done 40 facts on Samus, the undivided demon of the warp. Let me know what you thought about this guy. I personally thought he was pretty cool. At first I thought he was corn since he was red, but it turns out he's undivided, which there's not many demons, or at least named demons, that I know about that are undivided. If you guys have a lore that you guys want me to do, be sure to leave it down in the comments down below. Now don't forget, guys, we are almost up to 50,000 subscribers, and once we hit that, there is, once again, another giveaway. So please share and let other people know about One Mind Syndicate, so that they can also learn all the awesomeness that is Warhammer 40k. And another giveaway is almost here in the form of an art contest. So this art contest has been going on for a while now, and it ends at the end of this month. So please send all your art submissions to our Facebook page for a chance to win an epic prize that you guys, the subscribers, will get to choose. And with that, I leave you guys. I am the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.
Holy